Our group visited Park Circle, a park located 1 mile away from the School of the Arts. Park Circle is located at 4800 Park Circle in North Charleston, South Carolina. It includes a playground, 2 baseball fields, places to picnic, sit, and relax, and the Felix C. Davis Community Center.
Before we visited the park, we expected it to be pretty loud and crowded with children running around and playing. We also assumed there to be a lot of trees and grass and have a nature-y smell.
Upon arrival, there weren't many people there because it was midday. Many of the students were in school, so it was pretty calm and relaxing. There were a few people sitting and resting in the shade, and a few others exercising around the perimeter of the park.
The peer-reviewed article I found by Jessica DeBloom, Ulla Kanunen, and Kalevi Korpela discussed the overall effects of well-being, health, and creativity from exposure to nature during breaks. Through their study, the authors found that those who spent time outdoors during breaks experienced faster recovery from stress, better overall health and well-being, improved performance, and greater creativity. By visiting the park, I realized the importance of incorporating nature into the everyday classroom. Even after visiting there for a short time, I felt refreshed and motivated to be productive the rest of the day.
Rebecca Hennesser, a third-grade teacher at Mount Desert Elementary from the video, getting students ready for learning, used yoga as a way for the students to release their energy and get them ready and motivated to learn. This promotes the idea that staying active and enjoying nature can have beneficial effects on the students' performance in the classroom as well as overall well-being. Visiting this park enabled us to see how we can be culturally responsive teachers by incorporating culture and relaxation into our classrooms as a way to prepare ourselves as well as our students for the day ahead. This park is useful to the School of Arts, only a mile away, and because it adds to the creativity of the students who are encouraged to use the arts and creativity in their everyday studies.
In the peer-reviewed article called Culturally Responsive Teaching, Understanding Disability Culture, the author writes about how, as culturally responsive teachers, we must understand that students with disabilities may represent a subculture within the culture. As culturally responsive teachers, we must first have an understanding of other cultures and how students from these cultures may differ. With these differences, we must use them in our classrooms to create a multi-ethnic world and community. The author stresses the importance of teachers learning about their students' lives and experiences as a way to better understand their own individual cultures, and then using that information within their classrooms to build a diverse community. By visiting the park, I realized this one dynamic that brought together people from all different cultures to embrace nature and come together as a diverse population that I will then see in my classroom.
Socioeconomic status can define the way someone lives. However, socioeconomic status does not have to be defined by race. In a world that should be accepting of all cultures, there is still an ideology in education that minorities should be corralled into their respective stereotype because of their socioeconomic status. As a teacher, the challenge will be to offer kids who have less socioeconomic standing the same opportunities as those who have higher standing. In other words, as a teacher, we have to be able to level the playing field for all of our students, which can include paying for field trips, buying extra lunches, and breaking culture barriers so kids can just be kids. While visiting the park, I saw a hobo there. That encouraged me to make sure my students never have to be put in that position.